Greetings, petrolheads. Welcome back to Automation, the car company tycoon game. And since you asked for a race version of the Scylla that I built last time, let's do that this time. Now I don't know about like what category this would compete in, like what exactly to do. So what I'm actually gonna what I'm gonna end up doing is, first of all, I'm gonna clone this. Then I am going to strip it out. No entertainment, we don't need that. We only need one seat. We need, well, let's give it a sport interior. Let's have it, but with a little bit less quality. Don't need like leather and color stitching and whatnot. Don't need all of that. Safety definitely needs to be advanced, because if it's gonna be a race car, it has to be safe. We're gonna put this on semi-slicks. Since most race categories I know don't allow double clutch gearboxes, I'm gonna stick with a single clutch here. And well, a race car is gonna have the best possible tires, so there is that. Also killed some of the understeer. Apparently over here it doesn't steer at all anymore, which is kind of worrying, but also, of course, best possible suspension. And I think definitely this, and then a lot more camber on both ends. Excuse me. I would like to get rid of that oversteer, of that turn-in oversteer. Okay. More front sway bar stiffness, more rear sway bar stiffness. Lower ride height, because it doesn't matter if it bottoms out. Better gearbox as well, I would assume. Then definitely we need a downforce under tray. Oh yeah, and of course, how could I forget about the one important thing here, is that we need more downforce. And so therefore we're gonna clone the lip. So yeah, lip limit reached. Now I'm gonna try and balance the arrows so that we have a lot of downforce on both ends. And that's already not the case. There we go. Okay. This will still reach 365 kilometers an hour. That's pretty quick. Race pad types. Let's balance the size of them a little more. Okay, looks like they were just perfectly balanced already. Okay, let's... this uses precisely 20 liters per 100 kilometers. Still less than a Mustang GT uses around town, but then this is combined economy, not in-town economy. So 2.6 seconds 0 to 100. 9.3 seconds a quarter mile, or how quick? Very quick, 9.4 seconds, okay. And by the way, this has 1201 HP now. ever since we made the last changes to the engine in the previous episode. Let's see how quickly this does Laguna Seca. One 28.09. Gonna see a watermark. I apologize, that's just how XSplit works if you don't have a license. So 128.09, is that quicker than any production car ever? It is. 128.65 is the current record around Laguna Seca in the Dodge Viper ACR. Okay, so this is quicker than all the road cars tested so far on Laguna Seca, and it would sell for a lot of money. What else can I really do to improve this thing? Now, the 1303.9 kilogram weight would suggest that we make this compatible for the GT1 race class, where cars need to weigh between 1200 and 1300 kilograms, and they need to make between 500 and 600 horsepower. But that's no fun. That's no fun, right? If you already have 1200 horsepower at your disposal, down tuning that all the way to 500 or up until 600. I mean, we can try. That's certainly gonna make it a lot more drivable. So let's see. Let's make a lot less boost, like more like 0.9. Way lower compressor size, lower turbine size. Lower AR ratio. I'd like to keep this power and torque curve up. But can I? Let's see. 598, 594, 598, 601, 593, 602, 598. $595, $596, $599. That's pretty much as close as we can get to 600 without having 600 horsepower. Oh, yeah, never mind. We're gonna have to get this all the way back up. I know that race cars are gonna be racing on ultimate fuel and have race intakes, but I don't think we need to worry about that here. Actually, you know what? Instead of increasing the compression this much, what I want to do is increase the ignition timing so that we get better throttle response as well. Yeah, sure, all the way up to 100. Now, 599 at 7,000 RPM. Torque is very peaky, but that doesn't matter that much. Can still increase compression ratio a little bit. Decrease this by a little bit. Decrease that by 1 point. Okay, that did a lot. So does this. $5.99. Okay. I'm gonna keep it at $5.99 because if it's at 600, then you know it could actually be 600.2 or something. Whereas with $5.99, it's never gonna be 600 point something. 602 pound-feet of torque. That's still as much as a freaking Viper makes. Yeah, it's way more economical now. Awesome. We needed that. Let's also... No, not do that. 335, and then let's make this like that. Or would it reach this? Would it reach 100 faster this way? Yes, it would. That's interesting. 2.7 seconds now. It also weighs less as a result, because of course smaller turbine, smaller compressor, and also the gearbox needs to handle a lot less torque, so this can be lighter as well. $141.74 is still really quick. That is, yeah, that would be 4th place behind the McLaren P1, but ahead of the Corvette Z06. Let's see what the changes to the engine have made. What the changes to the engine have done to all the other stuff. Don't want to go higher than 1.9 here, I see. Then oh yeah, of course a race car doesn't need mufflers. Good point. This engine is actually really economical, funnily enough. Then again, oh, now we're actually a little bit too light. So what I'm gonna be investing in is bigger brakes. That'll get the weight up a little bit. Now we're at exactly 1200 kilograms. Let's put one more point in there so that we're at 1200.4. So that's more than 1200 kilograms and less than 600 horsepower. Well, just, but still. Now, what do we call this version? The Scylla is definitely not going to reach 407 kilometers an hour anymore. The Scylla R. Very creative, I know. 599 HP race trim. Oh, the Scylla GT1. Yeah. And I mean, I know that this is a lot slower now than the 1200 horsepower version, but you know, who would have thought? Still, the quarter mile time is gonna be really quick. .3 seconds quarter mile time is still like among the fastest cars you find on the road. And well, obviously the 1200 horsepower version would destroy that, but even with half the half the horsepower, this is still incredibly quick. And what would this thing do around the effort track, which again doesn't calculate realistic times currently, but let's see nonetheless. $109.65. Now, if that were actually a real time, that would be quicker than the Ultima GTR. That would be like more than 3 seconds quicker than anything road legal that's ever gone around the Top Gear test track. And yeah, pretty solid. And it should be faster than any road legal car, because this isn't. Right. I guess we can call that good. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.